My brothers, what it do, my sisters, to all of my kin folks and my neat G's out there. What up, tribe? Man, well, y'all don't know, so I'm about to tell y'all, man, they got some nice. I should roll down there and videotape. Whew. Georgia boys, boy, they out here riding clean. I do not believe in coincidence. I do believe in things happen for a reason, no matter if it's negative or positive. Now, with that being said, let me pull on over just a little bit more closer. I recorded a video yesterday, right? And I wound up deleting the video. And something wound up happening yesterday while I was actually getting unloaded, which is kind of crazy. Make sure, ain't nobody pull my fifth wheel and whatnot, because what I'm about to show y'all pretty soon, y'all about to be like, hell nah. So stay tuned. All right, fam. About to show y'all something real quick. I see that the forklift driver, when he was grabbing one of these rolls, and when he was coming back, that happened. Now, show y'all this a little bit more. Luckily, by the grace of the universe and to the gods and goddesses, didn't nobody get hurt. They wind up, they stopped unloading me yesterday, and they was like, hey, it's like, hey. They said, you gotta come in. So when they told me I had to come in, I was like, man, something has to be going on. So went in, seen that, called boss man up. The thing that kind of irritates me just a little bit about this whole little situation is I had already said something to him about them floors beginning of this year. And what was said to me was, don't worry about it. I'm about to get a new trailer. And when I get that trailer, you gonna go ahead and take that trailer, and then we're gonna swap out with the trailer that you in now and everything. So I was like, okay, bet. Hell yeah. January, February rolled around. Man, ain't none of that shit happened. But stuff was still fucking up on this. Well, really not on this truck, but on this trike. Hold on, I gotta close this gate. So, like I said, I've been saying something to him about it. He didn't want to do shit and whatnot. And that's the end result. Well, not really, because what I'm headed to now is back to the spot where I take this truck, and every now and then I take the trailer, get tires. Now, I just got a PM done. They have done work on this truck before. They really know this truck. The name of the company is called Redco Truck and Trailer. They are located in they got two locations. One location is Mount Eagle, Tennessee. That's like at the top of the mountain up there where that pilot is at. That's one location. And then the main location, the one I'm headed to, I always go to, it's in Ringo, Georgia. So we gonna go ahead and get this motherfucker there. See what Austin and them, what they tell, if they want me to drop the trailer or whatnot. I'm hoping so I can go ahead and just bobtail back down here to my yard and whatnot, and I can take my copper tone ass back home. I woke up, took wifey to work, did what I did, feeling good, thinking good, smelling good, you know what I mean? Just overall a very positive mindset, even though a lot of bullshit did occur yesterday. Number one with me just going to go pick the goddamn load up. It was a lot of bullshit, but made it through that and whatnot, and shit got to rolling. Made it up there to Kingsport, Tennessee, and getting unloaded. Hell, what's out? Matter of fact, it's because the paperwork, the bill that I got it said 56 roll of that material, right? dude said on the paperwork that it's 33 rows that are remaining. So he wound up taking off about 23 or so rows off. So it was, man, and the guy, boss man, he was like, man, can you talk to a man to taking the rest of that stuff off? And these men, they some overweight men. They said, hell no. They said, our motherfucker boss told us, don't you get your ass back in that motherfucking trike. He wasn't believing me. So I had to put him on speakerphone, and the supervisor was telling him, he was like, man, we not getting our ass back in that motherfucking trailer. He was like, well, y'all can't take a chain and drag it off. He said, hell no. He said, we ain't doing none of that shit. So it is what it is. But I do know what is going to happen. I'm just going to say they are going to, I don't want to say completely nigger rig it, but what they are going to do, the pieces with the boards that y'all seen, they're going to take that out, and they're going to take some metal, and basically they're going to tack the metal down to the wood. That's it. You know what I mean? So it should take them probably about an hour or so, to get everything done and whatnot. So far as this trailer, this is a rental. So I don't know why he just won't get out of this contract. But I'm gonna leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? Because I understand now, and this is bigger than just him. People in life, they will tell you and let you know what they want you to know. They ain't gonna tell you everything. They might give you bits and pieces here and there, but I know his shit going on, in his life and whatnot. Well, he kind of let the cat out the bag yesterday, because in the process of talking and everything, it was revealed to me that other trailer that I was supposed to get, something that happened with that trailer where it's a bunch of oil that's on the trailer floor. So I'm telling him yesterday, I'm like, did you get it washed out yet? And he like, no. And I'm like, man, you can go get you some kitty litter and throw that shit down and let that oil, get soaked up, in that kitty litter and whatnot. Then sweep that shit out. Then take that motherfucker and go get it washed out. And wherever you take it to go get it washed out, make sure that they use the right kind of chemicals to get it off that trailer floor and whatnot. So, he was freaking out, fam. He was freaking out, and I'm gonna say I really do enjoy. I am a Sagittarius. I really do enjoy being a Sag, and one of the many energies that we have that can be a downfall for us also. So this energy can be positive or negative, and that's being optimistic. And I was very optimistic with him yesterday when I told him, hey, listen, I understand that shit looks bad and whatnot, but by the grace of God, didn't none of them heavy-set white men tip the fuck over in that goddamn trailer. So, number one, nobody got hurt. It's a song that just popped in my head. My bad, y'all. Nobody moved. Nobody get hurt. Nobody got hurt. All right? Number two, no lawsuit. So, the way that I'm looking at it is, fuck all the other bullshit. We gonna live today just to see tomorrow, and then when tomorrow rolls around, we're gonna figure it out. And that's another energy trait of a Sag, is we're always thrown in certain situations where we have to figure it out. No matter if it's positive or if it's negative. Got to figure it out. So I think I probably got about another 5 minutes or so before I go ahead and pull in to the spot, red coat and whatnot. And once everything gets done, go ahead and film and show y'all, everything. So as always, fam, matter of fact, because this ain't gonna be, well, let's just say that this is part one. So it is gonna be a part two, because the goal is to get this done today, and then for me to hot tail it back up to Kingsport, Tennessee tomorrow morning to get unloaded with this shit, and then go get reloaded with my Bush Bays. All right, fam. This is part two to whole being in trailer floater. They already got everything done. Obviously, as you see, they got the plate. The only thing that I really don't like is this little gap right here, but very solid, sturdy. That's a fly. See, I got my 3-pound mini sledgehammer. I got to test some shit out. So there it is. Good to go. Personally, I mean, this is an easy fix. Cause I'm gonna show y'all. You get 2x4 about that size, measure it, cut it, then go all the way down here, cut it out. And like these screws that you see there, they screw down. And what's on the side, it's either this side or is that side, is the crossroad frame. So there it is though, fam. Shit's done and over with, and it is time to enjoy the rest of my day. As always, fam, peace, love, and joy. Holla.